Ciao guys, welcome to Surfing Studio. Today we are going to explore Ask Reddit question, what are you hilariously bad at? There are 11.5k comments on this. So let's see what people are said in this. So Platypus Soul says, wrapping gifts. It looks like an angry drunk person's attempt every time. Lol. MST28 says, if you watched me try to parallel park, you would be convinced I was fucking I'm with you. I don't even come close. I'm trying really hard. Parallel parking is difficult for a lot of people, man. Birdie says, under threat of death, I still wouldn't be able to whistle. I've read the tips, I've practiced. I'm still basically just spitting or forcefully breathing through pursed lips with no noise at all. Juicebox1 says, spelling. My goal is to spell a word not correctly but correctly enough so that the predictive text can figure it out and can show me the real spelling of the word. I often fail even at that though. So my last resort is always Google. Crimson Fox 100 says, posing for pictures. When I smile, it looks like there is a gun being pointed at me behind the camera. I just don't understand how photogenic people exist. That could be. A lot of people are like that. And then Sir HC978 is talking to people I don't know. Yeah, that is true. Introverted and not so talkative people find that very difficult. Then Ashley says closing pizza boxes. Come on, you can't be bad at that. That is easy to do. Rolls Rob says recognize people in different environment. What? That is not believable. Maybe if they're wearing too much makeup or mask or something, then maybe people can not recognize somebody. Anyways, the Odams 365 says dancing. I generally cannot coordinate my body to do it. Yeah, dancing can be hard. I can understand that. Nev underscore Adules says winking. I cannot wink for the life of me. My friends are constantly harassing me for my inability to wink. It's awful. Why can so many people just shut one eye? It seems so simple, yet I just can't. Man, this I don't understand. Maybe there are some people who cannot, like this guy. And then we have broken down dryer says flirting. I'm so bad at it when I'm trying. I'm such an awkward person. I'm good at it. As I as in I don't realize I'm doing it when I'm not trying. That is true. A lot of people won't know how to flirt. And then Zuz G says having a healthy sleeping schedule. Okay. Never seen A113 says remembering names. I don't know why, but I can't remember names. I've forgotten names of people I have known for years and talk to them regularly. As a matter of fact, these days I'm finding it hard to remember names. I think my memory is going. Lol. Brinda777 says comforting or consoling a crying friend. That can be difficult even for me. D-Ray says remembering dates, even my own birthday. Come on. I can be bad at remembering dates, but my own birthday I do remember. Forever love the Q22. Finding my keys, wallet, and phone right before I have to leave. Stoopy Stip says singing Ima, in my opinion. Mushy Duff, small talk. Yeah, even I'm bad at that, small talk. Daydream Boulevard BLVR82 says telling jokes. I always tell the punchline too soon or bastardize it in such a way that it's not no longer funny. The Hubs always gives me grief. Gyoza says I'm reasonably fit but can't do sit-ups. I can do like 30 push-ups with textbook form, but no, not one single sit-up. Also, don't throw anything and expect me to catch it. It will bounce out of my palm and I'll close my fingers like 5 seconds later. Swimming, I look like a hopelessly drunk emo flapping about like it's having a seizure. Colder B says ice skating, I literally just fall on my ass immediately. Uptutor 9000 says social interaction. Red Dwarf 987 says understanding emotions and knowing how to respond to people when they compliment me. Brawley says distinguishing left and right. When somebody says to go left or go right, I just get a brain. Friends and family just point out that the way now for me. I wrote L and R on my hands during the lessons for my driver's lesson license. Oh, that can be a disorder, I guess. Faku Magu says drawing straight lines, damn it. That can also be a disorder. Blocks Rorel says making jokes as an introvert. I wish I could be social without long pauses and just simply make more friends. I usually try telling jokes. The person I tell the joke to just nods as if I just said a statement. Irish American says fixing things even with YouTube videos really stepping me through it. I still manage to things up. Saying hi, have a good day, and how are you doing? I don't know why, but it always comes out weird. Asking popular questions on Reddit. Your game is loading, navigating. Onizel says being emotional even towards my own family. I can't even say I love you. It just makes me cringe. Yeah, that's true for me also. I also find I get weird being emotional. Shabutaru 818 says golfing. I went to the drive range with my dad once. I was so terrible. Other people stopped playing just to watch me suck. People who were paying to be there decided I was more entertaining than playing. I've always found golf actually a little boring. So I guess you were more entertaining for sure. Miss Charlie says making new friends or speaking to strangers. I'm also bad at that, man. Tortilla says tortilla. Drawing maps to illustrate parts of the world I'm talking about when I lecture. I'm hilariously hopeless at geography. Katasha7 says, speaking on the phone, I will stare at my phone waiting for it to go to voicemail or send me a text. Software Control Freak says, gaming, I have so many friends who want to game with me. And when I say yes, they try to be polite but end up laughing at me. Short Brunet 1992 says, getting somewhere on time, I'm working on it though. Isham66 says, buttons on shirts, especially top buttons and cuffs. Sergey Rakchak check-in off says, sports. I just don't have good enough coordination. Ultra Buffalo God says, video games. My parents never let me play video games growing up. Now that I'm in my late 20s, I have built an expensive gaming computer and enjoy playing games, but there is a huge skill gap between me and my friends who have been playing their entire life, especially noticeable in FPS games. My kids will be handed a Nintendo Switch the moment they come out of the room. Weird underscore honey 22 says, I'm a ridiculously bad liar. Like I try, but I immediately start laughing, or I make this weird voice that goes high and then low, and yeah, my partner appreciates it. He already knows I am proposing on his birthday. PM underscore me underscore scope underscore selfie rhythm. Trying to learn ukulele or guitar is constant pain and feelings of shame. Jelvin 9mm says recognizing when people are under the influence unless it's blatantly obvious. Emily Co says, I'm really bad at measuring the right amount of pasta. Pasta, it just doesn't work. Geoffrey says, ping pong, like I'm so fucking bad at it. And Spencer says, seeing signals from girls who are into me. My current girlfriend literally asked what was wrong with me and how I was so blind to it. She showed me bikini pics to show me her tattoos and asked if I thought she was pretty. Asked me out for a drink after work, and I still didn't get that she liked me. I am a moron. Goldfinch says drawing. I have given it serious efforts in the past, but I still botch things as basic as shapes and stick figures. Crab96 says basketball. I was pretty athletic as a kid, but man, did I suck at basketball. Begin says I can't spell for shit. Big underscore Jamba says speaking to the opposite sex. Okay. Her sip says skiing. I was there for a solid 4 hours and couldn't get past the kiddie slope. I'm also pretty bad in that. Remembering the details of movies or TV shows I've watched, I envy people who can basically replay the entire film in their minds while I'm sitting over here trying my hardest to remember the character's name. Shackle123 says anything to do with my hands. Dexterity isn't my strong point. Russian underscore Terminator says making people like me. Jen Chaotic says insulting people when I'm angry. My husband and I sometimes play PvP in Destiny and my salty insults generally crack people up. I don't think my opponents would be intimidated by my yelling your mother diddles lemurs or calling them a muppet headed juice slinger. Honestly, I just strung random words together sometimes. So Reneges says finding directions. I instantly get lost every time I enter building, explore, then get out of the building from the different entrances. Google Maps help me a lot. Maintain good conversation with a girl. Alina B says remembering people's names, huh? Lady Rose 666 says throwing frisbees. I always hit people I'm not supposed to hit. Megan Levy says I can't roll my R's. My aunt once spent a whole afternoon trying to teach me, but I just can't do it. Biscari underscore Perry underscore troll says musical instruments. I got my mom's hand, short fingers and big palm. Try to learn guitar, can't even do chords. Eat Hat says walking in flip flops. I just can't. Crystal69 says everything. Gold Killa says reading air words. I swear. Every time someone spells something in the air, it confuses the shit out of me. Could be as easy as we are going to the park, and I'll be like, oh, okay, you wanna go to your car? I got it. Riddle Skill says, golf, I just can't figure out what to do with my arms. Hey Stella says, cooking a steak. I screw it up every time. Head wound. Harry89 says, wiping my own ass. I'm fat and I'm not very flexible with really short fucking arms. So I bidet when I can. However, at work it sounds like two men fucking in the bathroom stall while I'm trying to clean up. Nothing but grunts and terrified coworkers watching the walls move from me, leaning side to side, trying to get the right angle and leverage. Eddie demo I can says relationships. Memory stuff. Life, haha, existing, living. Talking to people I kind of know. I can speak to people who I know well and who I don't know perfectly well. Classmates who I don't really know is another ballpark. I can't do it to save my life. Singing. Taking solemn, sincere moments seriously. I feel I need to always inject some levity with often predictably bad results. I think it might be an anxiety thing. Jokes can often take the sting out of a traumatic experience. I just don't seem to be able to use the correct joke at the correct time. I'm 28, I can do calculus, I have degrees, but I can't get the months of the year in the right order. I sometimes leave some months out entirely if I try to list them. Cooking, I've burned Easy Mac more than once. One time nearly took down the entire kitchen. General maintenance, like I understand, I need to just put the nail in the wall, but I'm going to up somehow. Dagger douche says using tools. My hands become paddles. I usually just let my wife assemble everything while I provide moral support in the corner. Okay, guys, so these were some of the funny and hilarious comments. Hope you guys liked these. Do like my video and share. Thanks for watching. Ciao.